everybody, welcome back to a Minecraft video, and this one is going to be an information guide from myself, Great Taz. Now, let's get on to it, shall we? Alright folks, there's been a big question in my mind, and well, probably a lot of your minds also. What is the better enchant now in 1.17 and currently beyond, as it seems that it's not changing as we know of right yet in 118. So what is the best enchantment? Silk Touch or Fortune? And today we're going to kind of find out. And how are we going to do that, you ask? Well, it's just simple as this. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the wiki real quick. All right. So we're going to bring that up right like this. Now I've opened up all the pages here. Not sure why that came out this way, but gold, diamond, and iron ore are pretty much all very similar in their drop rates. So what we're going to do is just going to look at here. Now, if you mine gold, diamond, or iron with a pickaxe that can break the item, you get one raw item of that type, raw ore, a diamond, or a raw piece of copper. Now, Fortune has a chance to increase that. So what we're doing here is going to see what will actually help keep our inventory less full. And that is kind of when you're going through a big mining trip, what you kind of want to do. Okay. So as you can see here, now the other ones that are really different are copper. You have a chance to drop 2 to 3. A redstone, you have a chance to drop anywhere from 4 to 5. And then lapis lazuli has a chance to drop anywhere from 4 to 9. So they're going to be a little different. And you're not going to find with redstone, we've already, even in before, have already said it's pretty much better to go with one. I mean, if you look at redstone and just kind of think about it, if it's 4 to 5 and averaging 6 dust with fortune level 3, all right, you're not gonna, I mean, if you silk touch the block, you can always take that back to your base and find other things that make it a little bit, you can go back and, fortunate back at your base, which will make it much easier that way. Now, that I would almost say would be the same for if you want lapis, considering lapis drops 4 to 9, and you can have a maximum of 36 drop out of 1 with fortune 3. That's the maximum. All right, that's quite a bit if you do ask myself. And even here on the wiki, there is this whole thing, and it tells you that the chances of what it drops. So with no fortune, you have a 1/6 chance of dropping 4 or 9, anything in between. On a fortune 3, you have 1/15 of a chance to drop anything from 1 to 7, including 9, which is kind of weird. 10, dropping 8 is only 1/10. Also 12. We got 16, 18, 24 in here, and then everything else is roughly 1/30th of a chance to drop the other ones. So it's a small chance, but still, if you're dropping 4 and possibly 9, up to 9 almost every time, is it really good to also fortunate? Well, the thing about all that is what it boils down to, and all honestly, is this all came about because of the simple fact of copper. Copper drops 2 to 3 and can be fortuned, and with fortune 3 can drop up to 12 raw copper in one hit. That's quite a bit, but remember, turning it into a block of raw copper or iron or diamonds or gold or redstone, all ores take 9 to make a block. So what is really the overall thing, and what is going to be the best for us to actually do? So let's go ahead and check this out quick. All right, let's open the inventory, and we're not going to look at coal. I mean, it has the same kind of setup as basically iron, I do believe. So with a quick check of the wiki, coal, iron, gold, and diamond all follow the same line. I'm not going to add emerald in there because it's meh. And I'm not going to add nether gold or nether quartz into this. So what we're just going to do is we're going to take iron, we're going to take some copper, we're going to take some lapis, and then we're going to take redstone. And then we're going to put those into our inventory like so. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put lines of 2 lines each of 100. So we're going to start here at 168 for, and to show the differences, what we will do is we'll use the other variants of them. So we'll do 1 for silk and 1 for fortune. All right, there we go. And we'll do, all right, there we have our ores, as you can see right there. So what we will do is we will go ahead and I'm going to build a tower 100 high and then mine them down each with, in a survival, each with a diamond and a silk touch pickaxe, but I have to make those, so give me a minute. After thinking about this for a couple seconds, we all know what 100 blocks of silk touching is actually going to do for us. It's actually going to get us 100 blocks. So what I'm going to do is completely ignore that. And we're just going to go ahead and see what these, you can think of these each as 100 silk touch block. All right, 100 of these. These will indicate each 100. To do that, what we actually need is, it's going to be 64 and 36. That is going to give us what we need for each. So let me go ahead and just do that quick. Now I'll build my pillars and then we'll mine each and every one of them individually and see what we get. Whoopsie. I didn't want to do that. Push the wrong button. All right, folks. Now, since we got it, let's go ahead and change the game mode to survival. And then let's go ahead and mine these up, shall we? Now, I'm doing this with a fortune and efficiency 5 pickaxe. Probably should have put up a beacon also, but, you know. Now, back to creative, and I'll do this for the other 3 towers, and then we'll see what we get. Folks, as you can see in my little sign back here, our glow item frames are the ones we fortuned, and our normal item frames are the ones that we silk touched. Now, we just took the blocks since we're in creative and did that, and as you can see, I did put a beacon up to make this just a little bit quicker for myself. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look. Now remember, 9 raw ores equal 1 block ore block. So that is what we're trying to do. What is going to be better for us in saving in inventory space? First, we'll look at iron. Remember, iron, coal, gold, and diamond are represented by iron. Considering all 4 of those follow the same mechanics of droppage. If you hit it with the pickaxe without fortune that can break it, you'll get 1. And then it is increased up to 4 with fortune. 3 to the max. So here's what we have for iron. All right, now if we take all this and we turn this all into a block, let me quickly get me a block, get ourselves a little crafting table here. All right, and then we'll plop back down here, and then we will turn these into blocks. We come out with 22 blocks, and 7. And then we had 3 blocks of 64 and some more right there. So compare that to this, you still have a lot more out of 100 blocks for coal, iron, gold, and diamonds. You're still going to have a lot of extra space if you turn your ores into blocks, because you can still get quite a bit more out of that. Even to equal this number, 100 blocks of this, you're going to have quite a lot more iron. Now, copper has a little different mechanic, as we discussed earlier. It has a chance to drop 2 to 3 when you mine it with a pickaxe of its relative ability to mine it. Now, with fortune, that can get up to 12. And here's what we have with this. Now, remember, a chest has roughly 9 blocks. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is one stack of 64 raw copper ore blocks. All right, but remember, you have to be carrying a crafting table to do this also. So we're just going to say that is one block right there, and we will put that in there. That basically right there equals 64 blocks roughly. It's going to be 2 pieces shy, but semantics. You might be able to get a little bit more or a little bit less than this, depending on out of 100 blocks. Remember, it is random and it's not 100% guaranteed. So that's roughly 64 blocks of copper. So far, if you're mining for copper, coal, iron, gold, or diamonds, it's best to go ahead and hit them with your fortune, because you're going to save more space in the long run. So what about lapis lazuli or lapis ore? This is what you will get. So you'll roughly get 2 blocks and a half. 2.5 blocks of ores. Let's just go see. That's 2.5 blocks plus 36 and 1 more. So you'll get, that will be taking up 3 blocks of space, as compared to this will be taking up just a little over 1.5. So for lapis, you're definitely still going to use your silk touch. What about redstone? Well, redstone is very similar on the side of copper, as we can see here. This is what we got for it, and that basically equals 1 block of 64 plus 29. Well, what's that 29 turn into? We can do a quick real check to see what it does. That's 3 more blocks right there. So you got, with redstone, it's also just about as beneficial to just go with fortune. So the only one it really matters is if you're going on a long mining run, which you probably won't find 100 blocks of, and that's going to be lapis. So silk touch looks like it's going to be the clear winner today for your primary pickaxe enchantment. Now, that being all said, I hope this video was informative to you, as it is me. And on a parity note, this is Java, and as you can see, if you follow Prowl, I forget the numbers behind him, but he's always talking about the parity. He's doing a parity thing. This is one of the little things he talks about, how that on Java, passive mobs spawn in groups, as you can see here, but on Bedrock, they onesies and twosies here and there. So go check him out. I'll have a link in the description to some of his stuff. But as I was saying, if you found this informative, don't forget to click that like button. It will help out everyone to see this and make a better decision on which enchantment to get first, fortune or silk touch. With that all being said, I'm going to get out of here, but if you're not subscribed and you want to keep up to date with all my Minecraft stuff that I do here, plus everything else on the channel, don't forget to click that subscription button and clicking the notification bell and change it from occasional to always to get instant notifications of all my new uploads. With that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. This is Great Taz saying see you soon. Woo-hoo-hoo.